Ronnie Kilstadius is trying hard to make a new start in life, heading back to college just as her marriage ends, and juggling all of it is quite a feat.
He's trying to figure out all the details of the divorce, trying to find out how I'm going to qualify for a loan when I don't work, and trying to get good grades in school, and trying to raise my 2 children, 14 and 11. And no help. I have no family here, so I've got a lot of really good friends, but no family, so.
It's all taking a toll, though, and by the end of the day, she's beat.
I don't have any trouble falling asleep because I'm so exhausted from stress, but I can't stay asleep. There's this witching hour at 3:30, 4 o'clock. I wake up in a cold sweat, and my mind is racing with fear of how am I going to do it? How's it all going to come together? Will I get a job? Will it all be worth it? Will it all pay off? And will I, be able to have some stability in my life and win?
Sometimes she has to get out of bed to work off some of the stress.
I will get up sometimes and eat and go on the internet and try to, just get some work done, or typically I cannot go right back to sleep.
And she hates what it's doing to her.
I'm cranky. I am mean. I'm testy. And I do stupid things. I forget things. I put the creamer back in the cabinet when I meant to put it in the refrigerator.
It turns out our Ronnie has lots of company in this category.
Some degree of insomnia is fairly normal. Average Americans will have insomnia 1 or 2 nights a month, and that probably is not a problem to address. It's when you have insomnia that bothers you 3 or 4 nights a week that you probably need to start seeking attention for it.
Dr. David Schulman helps run the sleep clinic at Emory University Hospital. He says quite often we can get better sleep by fixing a few things.
One of the most common things is environmental problems. So people tend to sleep in bedrooms with TVs on, with neighbors bothering them, with lights on outside. And although these things, people believe they can acclimate to these things.
But they don't. And when they don't, it's their sleep that suffers.
Bed partners are also often disruptive. So if a bed partner is snoring, that of course can disrupt your sleep. And that's something that's obvious. Worry, guilt, anxiety, depression. About 40% of people with chronic insomnia have an underlying mood problem that causes that. And so in somebody who comes to me for evaluation of chronic insomnia, one of the first things is to evaluate them for an underlying mood disorder that might explain their insomnia.
Not all things you can control, but bad behavior can be adjusted.
Bad behaviors can cause chronic insomnia. Eating too close to bedtime, caffeine, even after about 12 or 2 p.m. can cause insomnia. Alcohol, exercise too close to bedtime.
World-renowned stress expert Dr. Kathleen Hall says your sleep issues can carry over into your day.
Insomnia really affects our lives. You can have weight gain, memory loss. It really affects your daily function, things like depression, even aggression. Women who have insomnia, it actually can lead to cardiovascular disease.
So take a look at your bedroom.
Is it peaceful? Is it cool? What we know is people that sleep in bedrooms that are cooler, they sleep deeper. Do you feel like you're dreaming? Are you getting REM, which is that really deep sleep that we need? Is it quiet? Is it peaceful? Do the colors seem enticing and inviting to you?
And are you only using the bedroom for sleep and sex?
I know too many people that go in there, pay bills, read very scary novels, watch DVDs that are horror movies. Make sure that you are looking at your bedroom and experiencing your bedroom as a time of rest, relaxation, and absolutely let down time.
Treat the time just before bed the same each night if possible.
So if you create regular sleep rituals, the minute you start with the first one, your brain's telling itself, I'm getting ready for bed. Even if it's turning down the temperature, changing the light, turning the alarm clock around so that you don't see the numbers, pulling your sheets down, develop the same ritualistic practice. You're telling your brain, start to close down.
If you're sensitive to light, cover things.
You may want to hide that clock, turn it away from you, maybe put it under the bed. If you have a computer in the room, I have a lot of people that I have them actually buy cloth, and as part of their sleep ritual, they cover the computer.
If your mind starts racing, turn to writing to get through.
I suggest people keep a pen and a piece of paper by their bed. What happens, whether we like it or not, we're really busy. And a lot of us are used to keeping lists. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and put dry cleaners, or whether you put call man about sprinklers. It's always going to be something really important. I'm joking. It's usually the little things that really annoy us and bother us, but that brain keeps moving. Just lean over, write it down, put the pen down, don't keep ruminating about it, and go right back to bed.
And remember that you may be paying for your food choices well into the night, so avoid the stuff that keeps you up and go for the soothing selections.
Food changes your mood, food is medicine. What we know is vitamin B helps you sleep. That's anything that's green, whole grains, bananas. Also try to eat things that have tryptophan in it. It really affects the brain and helps prepare the body for sleep. Turkey, peanuts, milk.
Use other sleep rituals to help you drift off to dreamland. Picture yourself in a serene setting, especially when you're on the road, away from your own comfy bed.
Focus on your breath if you wake up in the middle of the night or having trouble going to sleep. To the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold it for a moment, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And each breath, feel yourself sink into the bed, into relaxation.
When your mind is full of worry, it's harder to reach that relaxed mode. That's when your sleep is most essential.
Losing the natural rhythm of our life. Remember, 1/3 of our life is spent sleeping. There's a reason for that. The body has to get restored. It has to heal itself. It has to get recharged, just like plugging in a battery or your computer into the wall. When you don't do that, it causes all kinds of problems, catastrophic problems. GI diseases, all kinds of gastritis, ulcers, colitis, colon problems, constipation, cardiovascular disease, heart disease, blood pressure, depression.
Ronnie admits her lack of sleep is costing her dearly.
I know I'm not alert, I'm not absorbing the information that I need to absorb in school, and I'm not the nicest mommy.
But she hopes her new sleep rituals get her relaxed and feeling like herself again.